Hey everyone, Hedge here. Today I'm going to show you how to build an ESP32 Marauder with an integrated battery. The best part about this setup is no soldering is needed. I actually designed a custom PCB just for the cheap bill of display, so you can easily build it without worrying about shorting battery leads and wiring things manually. I'll leave a link to all the items you'll need for the build down in the description. And if you don't want to use my PCB, the flashing steps still apply, and I'll leave links in the description for the cases I designed too. So let's go over all the components you'll need. You'll need a cheap yellow display. These are all over Amazon, and this is the second generation. It has a USB-C, and it's powered by the ESP32 Room. And then for this battery build, I'll be showing off my PCB. It's a standard lithium battery charging circuit with all the connections needed for a battery and a cheap yellow display. I even added an extra connection so you can add a GPS module. Since we kind of hijacked the port on the display for the battery pins, I pass that through to another connector so you don't lose that functionality. So you can actually mod this with a GPS module later. The best part about these PCBs, I had them manufactured by our sponsor, PCBWay. Working with PCBWay has been awesome. I've had a few PCBs manufactured by them so far, and the quality has been great. The quote process to the production tracking and fast shipping made it an amazing experience. I made an error in one of my files, and the engineers actually reached out, and they handled the situation without much guidance. It was really amazing. PCBs aren't your thing. They offer 3D print services. So if you want to upload this case and get it printed in carbon fiber nylon, these are your people. Huge thanks to our sponsor, PCBWay. And then for the battery, it's just a standard 3.7 volt lithium battery. I left the device on and attacking my network for about 2 hours, and it still had battery, so you can expect some decent runtime. Now that we've gone over all the components, let's go over the flashing process. On the back of the device, you'll notice two buttons. The top one is the reset button, which forces a hard reboot, and the bottom is the boot button, which is how you actually load the firmware. So you want to hold this button while plugging it into your computer, and you'll keep holding it. You'll know you did it right if the light on the back is red and the screen stays black. At this point, we can move to the computer. The GitHub user Frank Fletcher has an awesome web flasher for the cheap yellow display, and we'll be using it for this video. Once your device is ready to flash, you'll hit the connect button, and then you'll want to select the COM port your device is connected to, and then hit connect. If it fails here, just refresh the page and then unplug the device and try again. And then go ahead and select board, and then we're using the cheap yellow display 2 USB without GPS. And then the version is the latest. Then just click program, and it should start flashing. Once you see flashing complete, you can go and restart it, make sure it boots up, and then we can go ahead and start assembly. You'll want to get the charging circuit PCB and the cable it comes with, and connect the cable to the device out connection. This will be what connects back to the Marauder. Next, you'll want to take the battery and go ahead and align the red wire with the positive terminal. If these don't align, don't proceed, and there's actually a quick video I can link to show you how to reconnect these wires into the connector to make it match the polarity. We'll then place the battery into the case and the PCB. Just go ahead and line up the switch and the USB port with the holes on the case. Should be a pretty easy fit. And then we'll use a couple M3 screws to fasten the PCB to the case. And this is what it should look like. Then go ahead and grab your yellow display and plug it in. Make sure that the red cable is connecting to VIN and the green cable is connected to ground. Once you've done that, just tuck the cable behind the display and then drop it in place. After that, go ahead and put the lid on and then use the 4 socket head screws to secure the lid to the device. And that's it. Now you have a fully functioning Marauder that's portable. I forgot to mention this 3DS stylus. Yeah, you just buy a 3DS stylus and that works really nice. It takes a little bit of sanding to get the fit just how you like it, but it's worth it, I think. Ignore those Wi-Fi, those are my neighbors. And here's the batteryless Marauder. I kind of like this case too, and I'll post the link in the description as well. You don't have to buy the PCB or anything. Just buy the cheap yellow display and some bolts, and you're good to go. Anyways, that's the video. I hope you found it enjoyable, and if you did, please give this video a like and subscribe, and I'll keep making things to share with you all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.